Let's race. Responsibly. Hey, I'm Ben. I'm a huge fly fisherman. Have you ever been fishing and gotten your fly stuck in a tree? Or maybe you got your nymph stuck on a rock and you couldn't get to it. What I'm getting at is sometimes you have to break your fly off on purpose, and there is a right and wrong way to do it. I know it sounds really simple, but don't underestimate your ability to screw it up. Just ask this guy. So how do you break off your fly the proper way? I will tell you. Just get your line tight, and basically the main thing is to point the rod directly at the fly. You don't want any bend in your rod because that is an excellent way to break it. Ask this guy how he knows. Put 100% of the tension directly on the line. Clamp down and pull back until something breaks. Might be your tippet, might be a branch, it could even be your fly line. Now, when it breaks loose, it's gonna come back at you quickly. Turn away from it. If your fly pops free, you do not want an articulated streamer rocketing back at your face. Ask this guy how he knows. Okay, now a couple tips to make things easier for you. You can build a break-off point into your rig so you don't lose the whole thing. Make a weak point on purpose. Fishing a bounce rig? Make that bottom piece of tippet thinner than anything else, so if you have to break off, you'll only lose your weight. You can do the same thing with your bottom nymph on a multi-fly rig, so you only lose one instead of your whole rig. Got a tippet ring in there somewhere? That is a great place to put a weak point. Also, you're a nerd. Let's talk about if you're in a moving boat. If you get hung up, inform the rower immediately. They may be able to help you out if the water isn't too fast. If you're gonna have to break it off, tell everyone in the boat what you're about to do. Everyone needs to be aware that there might be something coming at them at high speed so they can take cover. Ask this guy how he knows. Another point about boats. If you get hung up, there's no need to apologize. It happens. It's expected. And that's not just drift boats. If you're on the front of a poling skiff pounding a mangrove shoreline, you're gonna get stuck in a tree eventually. If you're not, then you aren't casting tight enough. Here's a pro tip for you. A weed guard helps a lot with keeping your fly from getting stuck in the mangroves. And that's gonna do it for this episode of Huge Fly Fisherman. Thank you as always for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, fly fishing really is better, and stay huge. I win.